New, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
Thank you very much for tuning in for Craft Price Drop today. I was doing a little dance. I think I've done something to my knee. Oh, sorry. So it's great to have your company. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a really, really special Craft Price Drop. It's lovely that you've taken the trouble to time and to tune in now, just after our one-day special. There is a big auction coming up, a huge auction coming up, so different to anything we've had and featured on Craft Price Drop before. If you're new to this show, CPD, as some people are lovingly calling it now, the Craft Price Drop Hour, where everybody pays the same final low price. It's a falling auction hour where everybody pays that same low price at the end, no matter where they enter our falling auction. And to give you a quick sneak preview, something new, check it out. We've got a star buy for the first time ever. We've got a star buy on our Craft Price Drop Hour. Oh, getting crafty in the kitchen, getting creative in the kitchen. It's an amazing piece of equipment and I cannot wait to share it with you. We've been looking online, trying to find a similar product, exactly the same as well, looking for our comparisons online earlier, and we are so pleased about where we can take the price on that for you. Looking forward to that on a live falling auction for getting crafty and creative in the kitchen. Stay tuned. Now, before we get started on our live falling auctions where everybody pays the same final low price, Nigel, one of our most regular viewers, says good evening all. Now, especially when you see our regular viewers, when you hear it's busy out there, when you know that bidders are online, you know that it's time for you to be in there. So take your cue from those that are already regular viewers of Craft Price Drop. A newish way to shop here on Hochanda, where everybody pays that same final price no matter what. Lovely to see you. Shall we start, as we mean to go on, with a brand new today lot and an incredible name as well. Marie is also saying hi, so a very good evening to you, Marie, and also Sarah, and Andre. Nice to see you all. Let's show you how it works with these auctions. You've got your details on the screen over here, and that's your item number up at the top left-hand side, just there. Just beneath that, you've got your description. You're getting 4 dies in this whole set from Crafts 2. A big name represented by John Lockwood, of course, here on Hochanda, and a big name that we're very, very happy to have on board, especially on Craft Price Drop. And then just beneath that, you've got your start price. Now, we've worked that out by saying what would be the normal price on one of our dies, just around about the £10 mark. So we've multiplied that up by 4 to get your start price of $39.99. So that's where we're starting. By all means, it's nowhere near where we're finishing. But let's have a look at what we've got for our 4 designs. Just underneath that, you'll notice that you're paying your postage of $4.95, but join Hochanda Freedom and you will be including your delivery in the price that you're paying just there automatically. $6.97 to join Freedom, and that's unlimited standard delivery on everything that you order. The first die that I've already shown you, actually, cut in black card. That's going to look phenomenal, using with your gilding waxes, your bronzes, your Renaissance gold, your silvers. That's just going to look fantastic. It's, if I can remember rightly, it's just under 6 centimetres high, and it's about 10.4 centimetres on the span on the left to right hand side there for our wonderful wrought iron fencing design. Next up, you've got your florals. Now, imagine paper piecing these in back just like the packaging suggests, with your green and your yellows. But the lovely thing is here, whatever colour of cardstock you're cutting, you cut whatever you need and whatever colour your flowers want to be. And indeed, only overlay the card there, and you'll only cut that bit. So place over a pink piece of card there and there, place a green piece of card here, and you've automatically, with one pass, you've made yourself some pink flowers. They don't have to be yellow at all. And then moving along, you've got again your lovely wreath, floral wreath and garland here to show you the size of the metal involved. That's a sizable die there. And then last but not least, this wonderful flourish here. You can imagine popping a photo in the middle of that. having that on the front of a card with a beautiful floral with it, a nice big flower. We're going to go with the price plummet as well. Producer Liam is in the hot seat. I'll tell you what, he's a daring guy. He goes low, he takes him down with a plummet, and you will be paying the final low price wherever you enter this auction. It's very, very important that you know that, wherever you enter this auction. So call now or bid now, because we're at about £7.41 a set at the moment, currently, for your dies. £7.41 per die is incredible. And that price is still going to drop for you, so you'll pay the final low price at the end. Come in now, secure your bid, secure your auction at £29.19. That's including delivery if you're with Freedom, but you will pay the final low price at the very, very end. Whatever type of crafting you're into, stay tuned. There is lots coming up, lots of different choices, whether you're into your soft craft, your embellishing, your card craft. Either way, you'll get yourself a deal. We're about to go down to, as I hear it here, a half-price deal is being offered to us now. Let's have a little look and see. Yes, under £20, down to £19.89, plus delivery, or including your delivery if you're with Freedom. And that's item number 336021. If you looked that bundle up earlier on today, you'd have found these 4 dies for £39.99, and they would have looked rather good at that price. But today, right now, half price, and we are still going lower. You've got your usable florals, your flourishes, your frames here for cutting apertures for little photos, if you're into the scrapbooking, which is huge at the moment. Multi-cut this, keep it going, wrap that round a candle, it's going to look lovely. I think we better show the quantity, just for a word of warning, because it's not the biggest quantity remaining. Only 22, and for an evening, for a Tuesday evening at 7:05, that's not many. It really isn't many, especially when we're this low at £19.36 plus delivery. Also, stay tuned. We've got our star buy, haven't we? Big auction. Naughty of me to keep mentioning that. 336021, your item number. Look at that bundle. It's not its regular price, because you're watching this now live. Usually it takes at least half an hour before I leave. Right, okay. Producer Liam, this is it. It took half an hour before I said this to him yesterday. You should not have just done that. He should, do you agree with me? He should not have just done that. That's around about, that's about £3.60 odd, is it, per set, per die? £3.62, quick maths there for you. Regardless, we've only got 18. Let's say hello to a few people in the auction. Don't worry if you came in at 28 or 29 or 27. Whatever you came in at on the price, wherever these people came in at price-wise, you'll pay no more than £14.35. No more than the final low price. So let's see who we've got. We've got Patricia and Preston, and it's got even lower right now, remember. Anne is in Eastbourne. Good evening to you. We've got Kath in Rotherham as well. Do you know, is it just me, or am I starting to see with Susan in Ossett some regular names, regular bidders? Susan says, well done, Liam. Liam says, thank you, Susan. Thank you very much. I don't think you should have gone this low. I'm all out there for a bargain for you, but I did. So early on in the hour? It's naughty. 13 spaces remaining, though. You can get involved by dialing in the number 01733 797 100. We're starting, as we mean to go on, putting our marker down, aren't we? Saying what we're up to. Nancy, of course we want great deals. You're talking my language, definitely. Absolutely, definitely. 11 only at 14.14 on national rates 01733 797 100, or bid online on Hochanda.com. Now, with only 10 remaining, it wasn't enough, was it? We're more than halfway through that quantity, and that price, forget about more than half. That's a big saving now. Way under half price at £14.07. We could be closing on or around about here to the penny in seconds, so definitely get on the phone now, definitely place your bid online, and definitely make sure that you're one of these last 8 people. As we say, we're closing on around about the £14 mark. We nudge into the £13.99 area here. Who's going to get one of the last 7? Let's say hello to a few more people in the auction now who've joined those that are already there. Well done if you came in early, by the way. Good evening. Oh, did you see the busy one-day special earlier with Jodie? She's back in less than an hour with more of your one-day special. Do stay with us throughout this hour and then grab the one-day special just after it. There's good reasons to stay tuned to Hochanda tonight. You've got Terry in London. We've got Elizabeth in Harrogate as well. We've got Eileen in Penrith. We say, who's that in, sorry? Nigel says, I'm in. Well, we can see you in now, Nigel. We can see that's happened there. So thank you so much for taking the leap and congratulations. And then a regular bidders all scrolling along at the bottom of the screen here. If you see the words Freedom Member next to a name, that means what they've done is they've paid $6.97 for a month and they've joined Freedom, which gives them unlimited standard delivery on everything they order. And on top of that, you get Freedom discounts. Stay tuned for that one-day special to see more. Be a Freedom member, it pays. And with 2 remaining, who's going to get one of these last 2? Is that going to be you? Joining Freedom to get your unlimited standard delivery and getting 4 dies, big dies, for just $13.87. And we like big dies, don't we? We like them for the right job. One more space now. One more space to join in with Craft Price Drop, the most recent juggernaut to hit Hochanda, to give you that save upon save with each saving, each auction. It's going to be closing with that last bidder. Nice one.
Price lock.
Congratulations. Announcing the price lock there. Everybody pays just $13.84. Lots of reasons to stay tuned this evening. If you're a Freedom member, there is a Freedom one-day special from Tonic. There's also a star buy coming up in this hour. Okay, we're thinking probably second half of this hour, because you know when a DJ on the radio says we're going to be playing Stormzy soon, you know, and you have to wait like ages to hear it. We'll tell you now, it's probably going to be the second half of the hour for this wonderful, wonderful addition to your kitchen. Getting crafty in the kitchen, getting creative in the kitchen, mixing and blending, a high-performance food processor and blender. It's going to be an excellent reason to stay tuned for your work in the kitchen, for your fun in the kitchen as well. Stay with us. That is going to be a big, big auction on a star buy. These are striking to say. Oh, in fact, I remember it. I remember. Do you know, we very, very rarely repeat items on Craft Price Drop, but a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, I've seen a set very similar. It might be similar or exactly similar, I don't know, I can't remember. But I remember it was a very, very busy auction, because we're discussing large, and even though they're cut from the same colour card, I'm just going to spin one round, because the way they work is if you're matting and layering, of course, you're stamping a sentiment or stamping a flower and then colouring it in. You see, so you've got the potential there to mat and layer with your larger and your smaller designs here. So they are large dies, as you would expect. To make these designs, I'll just spin them around to show you just there. So as soon as we can, because we've got very, very small quantity here, let's see the quantity straight away. I think it was 8 or something. 4? That's nothing. That's nothing. Lynn is already in. Okay, well, maybe there were 6 or 8, but already people are in, taking us down to 4 spaces. That's trust, that is. To see the others as well, these are the... we're going to have to do this with one big plummet, I think. These are the 5 now nested dies to cut your apertures, to cut your mats and layers, and this is the Grand Dahlia. The Grand Dahlia. Now going down to $33.99. We're doing it in one big price plummet. In fact, we've got only 2 spaces left. You've got to do it with one only. Make sure that you're there. Congratulations.
Price lock.
Whew, that was a bit of a speedy auction, wasn't it? You never quite know what's going to happen on Craft Price Drop. Congratulations if you are in there nice and early. Wow. OK, we had to wheel in our next lot so quickly there that it sort of got caught by the inertia. If you forgot what inertia is, have a look at an old physics textbook. OK, because I had. So, you've got your rollers here for the craft room if you're going onto air dry clay, or for your sugar craft. What you do is you'll roll to get the design of these beautiful, beautiful fairies. So you've got your fairies on one design, and it's an acrylic peg-like roll where you would roll it in and you get the debossed image. Michael's already added these to his basket, I see. Excellent stuff, Michael. A very good evening. You've also got the stars over here. It's the star design. So it's the stars, the fairy, and over here you've got the heart bunting. Lovely decorative hearts dropping down. You can see the size of the hearts just there. If I tilt that away from the cameras. Elaine's already got these as well. So, do you love working with the FMM or the lovely, as they are, FMM, the sugar crafting tools and the sugar crafting paste, or do you work with the air dry clay, maybe, or have you got the moulds potentially that you want to combine these with? Well, with the air dry clay, the lovely thing is it's lightweight, so on the front of the card it's not going to weigh it down. Because I've worked with air dry clay at home. We made decorations last year for the teachers at the school, lovely homemade decorations. And the thing is, you can put your plaques on, you can put your designs on, you can make a background and then cut out a lovely shape using the cutters to actually get a nice front to a card. Dusted over with some lovely gold mica, you can pick up the beautiful detail on these. They're very useful. And in the kitchen too, they have, of course, food safe because of FMM and the background in the sugar craft and the cake craft. Obviously use one set for the kitchen and one set for the craft room. We're down to 1977. And even further for you, back through the 20th century there, bringing back the old memories. 1961. Oh, by the way, that's including delivery if you're with Freedom. That's if you've already joined Freedom for $6.97. That gives you unlimited standard delivery on your orders. Everything. We better show you the quantity out of warning, just out of full disclosure here. Full disclosure, 18 spaces only. Full disclosure, that sounds like it could be a film, maybe. You know, I'll write the script in my break. 17 only, 1937. Yeah, our star buy is coming up. Yeah, the all-in-one food processor and blender. We've got that coming up as a star buy. Get baking, get in there with your sugar craft and crossover. These all work really well as a tie-in. We've got 14 spaces only. If you look up the bundle, normally it will be $24.60, but today, saving a nice £5 or so, and now even more. With only 14 opportunities now, you're looking at $14.99. The auction could close really quickly. I want to use my knowledge on craft price drop, and I want to give you that heads up on when I think an auction's going to close. I think it could be, of course I might be wrong, but I think it could be closing anywhere around about here. $14.99 and now chipping down and away. If we can save you a few pennies, we will, but if the auction closes too quickly for you to get in, you've lost out. So 10 chances, already dissolving down to 8 opportunities. On our bundle here of 3 of your acrylic rollers. Brilliant for your card craft, perfect for your sugar craft crate in the kitchen as well, perfect for your air dry clay. We've got a few bidders that we'd like to say hello to really quickly, just to say hi wherever you are today. We've had bidders in Sussex, bidders in Rotherham, Eastbourne as well. We've said hello to bidders in Sheffield, London, Peterborough. Nice to see you. Good evening. Look at your bundles whenever you see the prices going low, because these prices here are the live, happening right now prices. Anyone else is going to see them for this, but you're seeing it for this. Only 3 chances now. 01733 697 100 to order on the phone or on the website. It's hochanda.com. Oh, have a look at craftpricedrop.com as well. That's our regular website there, a dedicated website for our 11 a.m. web-only shows. Have a look at that. And if you're enjoying this, we'll be doing it all again at 7 a.m. tomorrow with different products at 7 a.m. in the morning. One space. You've got to stay 7 a.m. in the morning without singing it.
Price lock.
Well done, congratulations to everybody there on a price lock at $14.92. Talking of films, that was a film, wasn't it? There. Right, okay, so we've got our star buy coming up in a bit. Getting crafty in the kitchen, looking for a bit of a gift for somebody, maybe. Definitely, are you looking for a bargain? Well, stay tuned. It's our first ever Craft Price Drop star buy, which we've seen fit to say, get it in there. Shoot this with a wonderful backlit pink light. Get the smoke machine if you can, because we've got our wonderful all-in-one, 2-in-1 blender and food processor mixer. It's a high-performance 1,200 watts. It's beautifully constructed. I mean, the quality on it is absolutely wonderful. Superb. We've done our price research on it for you as well, so we know where we have to take the price. in this day and age where we'll get our smartphone out and we'll internet shop, we'll be in a physical shop in the high street, we'll scan barcodes sometimes, won't we? I know it's naughty, but we'll see what it is online and stuff like that. We've done our research for you. We know where we've got to take the price for that for you to make sure that you get it from us tonight here on Hochanda, on Craft Price Drop. Just wait and see. It's a big star buy. I love these. I absolutely love them. They're brilliant. Now, do you work with your... we don't have enough of these either. There's not enough. I can't remember exactly how many, but I remember thinking that's not enough. Now, you've got all the different designs. Basically, do you work with your perfect medium sticky ink, or do you love your Versamark sticky clear ink with your embossing powders and with your glitter dust and mica dust? If so, you're going to love these as well. You've got lots of different designs. Jewellery, dogs, 70s clothes. It's pretty much my wardrobe, those. Cats as well. It's true, though. Cats, there's pretty much what's in my kitchen. Mermaids, just check the back garden. Wedding, don't mention that. Right, so, no, it was a lovely day, honestly. So, you've got, I'm not doing it again, put it that way. Put it that way. You've got 14 packs here. We'd better show you your quantity straight away. Basically, you cut out your design, you rub it down, and then you peel away the backing, and it leaves the sticky image. You pour your embossing powder, you pour your glitters on, you pour your mica dust on, you dust it off, and it leaves the image behind. We've only got 8 spaces. Get involved, make sure that you're on the end of the phone, or make sure that you're bidding online, hochanda.com, 01733 797 100. Get these before they go, because we've only got 7 now, and they will go. Believe me, these will go. We had a very similar bundle recently, and it disappeared, honestly. We're at 7 opportunities, and that is half price. 50% off. 50% off. And he said 50% off for 50 cents. But 50% off with 5 only. These are going to go and sell out. Do not let these disappear. 255108 is your item number. If you type that in to make sure that you're ordering the right item. But you've got it now. Or quote it on the phone to make sure that when you're ordering... Oops! Finger slipped, or did it? We wanted to do this for you to make sure that everybody... Not joking. We are not joking. 11.57 now for all of them. Check it out. 14 packs. Hundreds of images there, potentially. And they've gone, and we are not surprised.
Price lock.
Nice work. Congratulations, everybody. You have the deal. You've got it. At 11.55, including your delivery. Oh, don't forget about that star buy. As if you would. If you've just joined us, if you've just tuned in, the Star Buy, Craft Price Drop Star Buy, it's the first time we've ever had the good fortune to actually feature one. We're very, very lucky with it. This is such a good piece of equipment as well. See this? This is heavyweight glass as well. So you can just feel the quality. I was having a play with it before the show. Love it, love it, love it. If you're looking for healthy snacks, if you're looking for healthy smoothies, if you want to do something naughty in the food processor, the blender, if you want a cake make, potentially it's there for you, all the functionality and raw power as well. We're very lucky to have that. We are so busy tonight. Stay tuned for that star buy. We're very, very fortunate to have it. I don't want to keep you hanging on and say, oh, it might be coming up next. It'll definitely be coming on after 1:30 in the second half of the show. But in the meantime, there's loads of reasons to stay tuned, seriously. Love these. Again, I was having a little, well, not a play, just a quick cheeky look at these earlier. Love the novelty of these. You know, they are brand new today to Craft Price Drop. Love the idea that with, you know, with the royal birth at the moment and the royal wedding on the way, it's all about the coat of arms, the lion, the lovely trefoil here, and also you've got the wings and the coat of arms there with that really cool dagger. You can imagine paper piecing that back in. And these are big, by the way. You can imagine paper piecing that dagger with a like a silver mirror card, can't you? And then that sword too, and the Fallen Angel set. That's the heraldry set. Over here with the Fallen Angel set, you've got the big long sword there, like Excalibur or any other sort of mythical sword, maybe. For any kings, queens, princes, and princesses in the family, perhaps. Very much so, especially with Once Upon a Time and the fairy tale and storybook kind of themes that are going on at the moment. I know this is really, really big, you know, that whole thing. And at the moment, looking at that start price, is $21.11. $21.11 per die set. from Spellbinders. You're getting 8 dies in total, and they're a nice size as well. Just there. They're really cool, these, actually. Really, really cool. And you could make them, you could dress them up either way. You know, you could make them quite pretty and pink, and make them quite sort of princessy, or you could make them quite primary coloured, or just go with blacks and silvers and bronzes and make them kind of metallic, quite gothic, you know, medieval. We're going to get medieval on this price now for you. Oh, yeah. We're going to take it down from $42.22 to $32.79 already in just one fell swoop. And look at all these names already in. These are brand new to Craft Price Drop. We will not let you down. We promise you. There is no alternative. When you see something you want, and when you see something you think, oh my goodness, I could do this with it, I could do that with it, or I've always wanted that. When you see something you want, there is no alternative but to come in and get it. And don't worry about thinking, well, you know, do I risk it and come in at a high price and end up paying a high price? You don't. Everybody pays the same final price at the very, very end of the auction. It's a falling auction where everybody pays the same final low price. And right now, it's off again. It's off. It's doing its thing. It's plummeting. And it's landing for you at under £30. These are big quality dies. However, currently, we're at £13.28 a set. That's good. If we saw these in a shop or anywhere, marked down on our website with a nice big cross through 2111, saying £13.28 instead. So 2111, £13.28. That's nice. We'd start adding that up in our head thinking, oh, £7 or £8 off there each set. Nice. How about, though, we, for both sets, nice big size these. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I can't say until it's landed. Let's have a look. I want to finish the sentence. 1944. That's less than £10 a set. Less than £10 a set. Now, all the bidders that are already in, you're going to be loving it, and we're not even stopping there. We're keeping on moving. They are still moving down lower in price. The Heraldry set and the Fallen Angel set are both available now from the great name of Spellbinders for under £10 a set. We better flash up that quantity quick, sharpish, before we panic too much, because otherwise it'll be zero and we'll be gone. Let's have a little look. 22 spaces are remaining for you to get involved in this auction. You can get involved by dialing the number 01733 797 100. You can also get involved on the web by clicking your buy button and going through that way. But make sure that you check out, don't miss out. Your brilliant offer here on a big name. These are not unbranded, you know, we're not too sure about the quality, but at least they're low in price, you know. But they are low in price, and we are assured of the quality. Absolutely assured of the quality. I think we'll have a lot of fun here. If you've got an alphabet set, you can make a family coat of arms. What are we doing? We are now at £8.48 a die set. Just way under the £21 threshold that they would normally have been. £21 or £9. That's phenomenal when we think about the saving there. 9 versus 21. That's how much we've saved you here. £9 versus £21. Let's look at some names in here. We've got Julie in Tenbury, Wales. You're not a Freedom member yet, so you'll be paying a delivery charge of £4.95 on this. Consider joining Freedom for £6.97, and that will give you unlimited standard delivery, not just for one day, but on a whole month on anything you order. Also, if you're watching in Europe as well, there's an opportunity to join in Freedom there. Helen in Bristol, congratulations to you. Just reading off the names. Maggie's in Chesterfield. We've also got Lynn in Skelmersdale, as I used to call that with my friend when we were up in Liverpool. Louise in Cambran. We've got Marianne in London. Congratulations to you. We've got Lynn in Evesham. There's a lovely Crafters Companion store in Evesham that opened up last year. Hope you've been there. And we've got a superb saving here for you now on our gorgeous Spellbinders dies. Don't let this slip through your fingers, because the price, it's still moving down. at now £8.35 per die set. The question is, are you going to be in there for our last few in this auction? Just because there's only 5 doesn't mean, oh, I'm never going to get that. I'm never going to... Yeah, there's enough negativity out there. Be positive. Go on. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's how hard you get hit and keep on moving. That's what it's all about. Rocky Balboa. 5 spaces only. 16.57. Flustered on the TV. Whack the contrast down, take out some colour. It's my cheeks. I had a pasta chorizo for dinner. 4 spaces only. It was the egg custard tart. It was yesterday's as well. It went off. I hope it's all right. 16.53 now for an amazing couple of die sets. 3 remaining. 3 opportunities. And it is a bit hot and flustery, you're right, it is. I don't know. We're down with our final 2. I'm just sort of combing my sideburns thinking, that will help. No, it won't. Stay tuned, we've got a star buy coming up soon, but we've got 2 spaces on this auction. And when there's a space in an auction, there's a space for you. Seriously, an opportunity. Last chance now. It's gone. It's gone very, very quickly. That last one went quicker than the second last one. Well done.
Price lock.
What I'm saying is we went from 3 to 2 and we were there at 2 spaces for, you know, I don't know, a minute or so, but then that last one just... It just went, didn't it? Well done to everybody there on that price lock, paying that final low price. Oh, don't forget the star buy. We've got some lovely stencils on the way, but on that star buy, the first time we've ever featured a star buy on Craft Price Drop, there will be a shocker of a price on here for our 2-in-1. 1200 watts, there's raw power inside that machine. It's so well made as well. It's solid, and that is coming up for you very, very soon in the next, should we say in the next 15-20 minutes or so ish, maybe a bit sooner, I don't know, we'll see, but we will be playing that auction and we'll be dropping the price on that 2-in-1. It's a blender and a food processor. Rebecca says hi from the USA, so a very, very good evening to you, Rebecca. Depending on where you are in the US, because I play Xbox with a lot of people in the US, so you'll be 5 hours behind in New York and then about sort of 8 hours behind on Pacific time, so it'll be around about 11 AM will it be on the West Coast, and then it's sort of 3 in the afternoon there in New Yorkish. Right, okay, so we've got some stencils for you, and we've got some cracking designs here, including the camper. Loving the camper. It's so evocative. You've got the camper, and because they are stencils, you'll reverse them. You could have the camper driving each way, each different way. You've also got the circles of your mind, a bit of a reference to a 60s song there for circles of your mind. There's the actual design for circles of your mind. Brilliant for your backgrounds. Get your inks on there, get your Distress inks, get your Spectrum Aquas with your glycerin and your blenders, and what's the other one I was thinking of? Yeah, your colour clouds and your smoothies. Then, that was Circles of Your Mind. Following on, this is Groovy Flower Power. Nice thing is, did you notice that? With Circles of Your Mind, that's like a single stencil, you could use bits of it, and then you've got a one whole image in your camper van. But the really cool thing is here, you just use elements, just borrow bits of that one, you don't need to use the whole thing. And then, I think it's my naughty favourite, this one. I think it's a really, really... I think it's haunting, it's evocative, you can add to it, you can get your white gel pen to add detail to her lashes, to her lips, and to her eyes as well. You can use your inks. That's the cat eye, or cat's eyes, sorry, design. This is very busy, we better show you the quantity as soon as. We're at £23.96 for 4 of the Groovin 60s stencils with 19 available. I've got a question for you, 18 available. Thing I learned from Sheena, the lovely Sheena Douglas from Crafter's Companion, who brought us these initially. They were extremely busy. It was in the set over there on the other side of the studio last year. Very, very popular. Imagine if that was a stamp. Size of the stamp that you need, the expense of the stamp, but the techniques that Sheena taught us. With 14 left, we've just dropped like ridiculous amount there, down to 14.56. But the brilliant thing is, pop them through your Gemini, emboss with these, sand them back a bit, ink through them, paint through them, get your gilding waxes through them as well. It doesn't really limit you in what you can do. Should we have another price plummet as well? I reckon if we closed at £14, we could say, well done to everybody. You've got yourself stencils £3 something each. £3.20 something each. But I reckon it'd be even better to say 11.30. Thank you, Lee, my producer. 11.39. Definitely yes, please. That's under £3 a stencil now for you. £3 a stencil, 3 fours of 12. Yeah, that's right, under £3 a stencil. And we're still dropping, we're still tickling away pennies, but don't miss out for the sake of a penny or two. These are going to close. These stencils are going to go at under £12. I know it's only just happened, but who would have guessed that a couple of minutes ago? Amazing. Well done.
Price lock.
Some very, very generous price planets on tonight here, courtesy of our producer. Very, very good going there. Oh, I just took a sip of water. I just feel like Andre Agassi whenever I do that. I like squirt water into my mouth. Oh, it's been a while since I've watched Wimbledon. Right, so I don't know any of the players these days. Everything's 20 years old for me. We've got a craft price drop on at the moment there. This is our home of our first ever star buy on craft price drop. We're very excited about it indeed. Can't wait to share it with you. The 2-in-1, and you're excited as well. Thank you so much for the messages that are coming through. Looking forward to it. Let us know if you're looking forward to this auction as well, and let us know if you've done any research too, if you've been letting your fingers do the researching online. We know where we've got to go. Okay, we've seen where we need to take that price for you to say get it from us here now tonight. If you've got somebody in mind that's looking for a gift, or you are that person thinking, you know what, I'm going to take my crafting into the kitchen this summer. Straight into our next auction then for you. Brand new today as well. These are individual multi-coloured glue dots. If I grab them like this, we might see them a bit better. Ready? I'll just grab a few out of each colour for you. There we go. Got 2 of the green as well. Got the red. And I can also tell you that with the clear here, you're getting 5,000 glue dots. 1,000 dots of each colour, so clear, red, green, blue and yellow. So you can see the clear there. We've got the red, we've got the yellow, got the blue and the yellow as well. And the bag, you'll see them here. Should we tip it out? Is that naughty? Okay, I'll clear the others away. I'll just tidy up first because I don't want to. I don't want to upset. I don't want to make extra work for our floor manager. Although she never gets upset, Katie. She's very, very good. I'm sort of speaking about Katie like she's scary, but she's not. She's so lovely. Let's go. Ready? There you go. There are all the blue ones. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. 1,000 in each colour. So for 1,000, we'd be looking at $5.99 for 1,000 glue dots. Blue for decorative reasons, if you're using a lot of acetate, or blue if you just want them to look pretty on your card, or clear if you're working with acetate and don't want them to show up, or clear if you don't mind them being hidden. But glue dots, we spend, you know, we want to think about what we spend on glue. If we've got it in our stash, we've got maybe different glue bottles, different glue pots, we've got favourite glue maybe. Maybe, just like our favourite patterned fabrics, our favourite patterned papers that we don't always want to use, we always want to mix in our coloured poplins and our plain papers as well. We don't want to use all the decorative ones. Maybe it's the same thing with our glues. You want to, you know, you might not want to use a precious glue for something, but you might have fancy using a glue dot. You might want them to be more portable for you as well. And as we go even lower, we've got 5,000 glue dots here for just $17.89. So per pack, per 1,000, it's just over £3.50. I can't believe I've just tipped that out, but I wanted to get across the value of 1,000. 1,000 glue dots, another 1,000 here, another 1,000 there, another 1,000 here, and another 1,000 clear ones here. What, my goodness, you know, that is, it could literally rain glue dots, couldn't it? I mean, literally. With a bit of pyrotechnics, you could be at a Pink Floyd concert. $17.61, including your delivery. Yes, indeed, if you're a Freedom member. We better bring on that quantity for you now. This is a whole bundle normally for the best part of £30, but 25, nice big healthy quantity for you, but not for long because this is low. And they're going to go. Maria's just taken us down to 24 spaces. We can say hello to a few bidders here scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but you are getting thousands of glue dots, decorative colours, as well as the clear, for your crafting. Or, do you know what? If you're doing craft classes, if you've got a craft group going on, because there's one of those on my road, where a few of us residents get together, and if you've got more than a few people, you'll need to share things out. You know, there's that potential. £17.40, including your delivery costs now, as long as you're with Freedom. If you're not with Freedom, it's £17.40 plus delivery with 20 spaces. This is a flustered, I tell you, it is a flustered evening tonight here on Craft Price Drop. We've got our first ever star buy coming up soon, and we're at £15.89 for 5,000. Not even 500. But 5,000, and the price is not even stopping either. If you're one of these last few bidders coming in now today, a very, very good evening to you. If you're already in on the auction with only 14 spaces left now, thank you so much for your custom and thank you so much for watching. Big bundle of glue dots, normally £29.95, £5 a pack, £5 per 1,000, but now round about £2.50 for 1,000. 1,000 glue dots here. 12 spaces only, and that's in each pack, so there are 5,000 in total for £15.61. Bidders up and down the country that we've seen here on the auctions so far today. We've seen bidders in, let's have a remember, we've got, we'll show some bidders in this auction, why don't we? Yeah, I was trying to remember ones from other auctions, but here, bidders in this auction now, we can say hello to Kath in Rotherham. We've got Beverly in Bradford. A good evening to you, Beverly. We've got Emma in Ripley. You all know what you pay for glue dots normally, don't you? We've got Maria in Wallasey. Congratulations. Also, Sue is in Mansfield. Sue is in Bedford as well. And we've also got Dorothy in Bath. Very, very good evening to all bidders there. Anne is in St Helens. And Terry has asked, what would I do with the glues? We've been talking about it, like matting and layering, sticking your card together, construction. With acetate, you can see through and you can see the colour. If you don't want to see it, you've got the clear ones as well. But any time you'd normally use glue, you'd use your glue dots. 5 spaces only at £15.29 for decoupage as well. Big use in decoupage when you're layering up card and you want a smaller spot of glue. And you want no mess. We said when you're travelling as well, though, for no mess. 3 only at £15.21. To get hold of these, do not miss out. Remember, if you're not a Freedom member, it's an extra £4.95 for your delivery. Factor that in when you make your decision. But it's unlimited standard delivery when you order as a Freedom member. So join Freedom for £6.97 with 2 remaining, and you'll get unlimited standard delivery on everything you order for the month that you're a member, and then the next month you remain a member and stay there. Don't worry, you don't have to sign a contract to be a member for a full year or for 24 months. You can jump on and off as much as you want, although once you're a member, many members do stay. 1 space, lovely stuff. Congratulations and thank you.
Price lock.
That was a fantastic price there, down to £15.17. I know I feel like a bit of a tease telling you about this star buy for our Craft Price Drop. I did promise you it would be in the second half of the hour. Just looking at my watch now, it's coming up to 1/4 to the hour. So our first ever star buy on Craft Price Drop is, of course, the 2-in-1 food blender and a processor as well. That's your star buy, and it is coming up very, very soon for you. There it is. It's a beautiful piece of equipment, so well made, and we'd like to see this as being an auction very soon indeed. We've only got 15 minutes left on the auction hour, so these are from Craft Buddy. Love them to bits. These are high quality. Again, for putting a lace trim on a card, for maybe working with your grungy power text potentially, for working onto a canvas. You know, you have so much lace here. 80 metres of your vintage coloured lace. Check your quantity straight away though. There are only 12. For the lighter colours, indeed, you could even do it on the tan orange. You could even get your alcohol markers out. There is nothing to stop you. It doesn't have to be a bright white. If you don't want it to be. Get your alcohol markers, your solvent-based markers on these. Get your sparkle pens on them as well. Get your Nouveau sparkles, Nouveau glitter markers, and your Crafters Companion sparkle pens. They work. We've not even plummeted yet, but already 3 spaces since we looked at that quantity have already gone. So we've got the early bidders plus those 3 getting in there. £31.96 is where we start. That's what we've worked out as being the value of 80 metres worth, based on what they would be individually, putting them together in a bundle now. £8 a reel, £8 per 20 metres, and we're down to under £20 for 80 metres worth of top-notch quality lace. You know, when we saw Lynette Jasper with her one-day special last night launching, we see Dawn Bibby as well with beautiful quality products from Craft Buddy. Gary Wadwani from Craft Buddy too. We know and love Craft Buddy. We know the quality. No wonder we've only got 4 spaces. Now 3 at £15.96. They're going fast. Make sure that you're in there now before these sell out. That's 80 metres worth of lace for just under £16. You can get involved on the phone, 01733 797 100. You can also bid online on Hochanda.com. Have a look for that final one. I don't know, it's a dangerous move, but I hope that you can still do it. If you call now or bid now online, I was going to say you can get it, but it's just gone.
Price lock.
Lovely work to you. We think it was Patricia that got the last one. Has kicked my water over, so I have to be careful there. We have to get a yellow sign. Now, we've got our mixer coming up in 1 auction's time. The first time ever that we featured a star buy on a craft price drop hour. We're looking forward to it, getting crafty and creative in the kitchen with our 2-in-1 food processor and blender. Can't wait for the mixer. It is coming up in 1 auction's time. Now, we saw how quickly that last auction disappeared, literally. Love these designs as well. I remember when Sheena from Crafters Companion, Sheena Douglas, launched these several months back. Adored them then. Still in love with them now. Wonderful imagery. One of the biggest selling points for Stencil is when you log on to Crafters Companion's website, when you have a look at some of the YouTube videos from Crafters Companion, some of Sheena's videos, and when you watch shows back on Hochanda's catch-up service, on our rewind service, when Sheena reappears on Hochanda and we see her doing live demonstrations on our channel, you'll see what you can do with the stencil. And there are so many different techniques that are out there waiting for you. The imagery is big, so imagine a grey rubber stamp, even at Crafters Companion's prices, that would cost more than a stencil of this size. So you get nice big imagery. Have a look at this and we'll see how we break down the price at £41.93. So you're getting pairs of stencils. A brick doorway and big chimneys are £11.98. The party shop and archways, the arches, are £11.98. Fancier cuppa and chimneys are £11.98. And then the street footy is £5.99. Together, they're £41.93. So, we'll take £11.98 off that price, and we shall make it you're getting all of your stencils, but you're not paying for 2 of them. That's how that one works out. We've not got many though, so we better give you that information now on the quantity. Coming in there, just 16. So you've got all the designs that we just mentioned. Love the archways, love those. Have a look here at the artwork inspiration on the front of the packaging. That's your archways there. Party shop just reminds us all of that days gone by when you look in the window of a shop. And then you've got your chimneys as well for the industrial edge to a town or a city. You've got the rows of the Victorian or Edwardian houses that were built for the workers that we live in now. £21.86 with just 13 chances left. There's a close-up for your big chimney. Imagine that for a background. You wouldn't even have to know it's a chimney, but it's just a really cool textured background and design. Only 12 spaces. We're squeezing that price down as far as we dare go this evening. Our star buy coming up next. Stay with us. We've got only 12. These are going to go so quickly. So quickly. Down to under £20 That's $3.99 a stencil, $3.99, and we know how much that would be for a big rubber stamp. So knowing that you can get a big image, you can emboss through these as well. You can stencil, you can dry brush, you can ink through them, but stick them through your Gemini with an embossing technique and see the difference. There are loads of techniques you can pick up along the way. We have only 6 chances. You can get involved same way on the web or the phone with only 5, now 4 spaces, and it's going fast. That is a floodgate price where so many of you are already in, and we've got space. We've got space for you. We have spaces for 4 more people, and now only 3. Now this is a whole bundle of stencils where you're getting the pairs plus that street footy. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 7 stencils, isn't it? 8 by 8. 8 by 8 in size. That's 8 inches by 8 inches with only just 1 space. It's the last opportunity at under £20. It's going too low here. Too low. Oh, I haven't said this for a while. It's that low price for everybody, not just the last person. But well done to you if you are in.
Price lock.
Everybody pays the same final low price at the end of the auction there of just under £20. Very good evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's great to have your company, and it's time for the first ever, brand new today for this wonderful item, a first ever, and when we saw it we thought we have to make it one, our first ever star buy on craft price drop. We're very, very excited about this. Getting crafty in the craft room is one thing. Getting crafty on a craft retreat is another. But getting crafty in the kitchen, being able to make things, healthy snacks, healthy smoothies, healthy things for our family, naughty things like cakes for our family as well. But getting creative in the kitchen is such a rewarding experience. I wish we had time to do more of it on Hochanda, to be honest with you, but there are only so many hours in the day. The lovely thing is, for the first time ever, we're representing the great name of Clatronic with our high-performance food processor and mixer. We even have the product number, KM3636. It's the KM3636. Read the reviews. Read the reviews, check out what other people are saying, and also do your own price research on this as well. We can flick the switch down like so, and then it just pops up like that, and then you've got your lock position there. Were I to flick the switch now down, trying to do it backwards without looking, it just locks in there satisfyingly. There's a real feel to it. You can take the top off here as well. Away that goes. You have the mechanism for your blender that then, and by the way, when I picked this up earlier on this afternoon, I picked that up and I was like, nice. Listen to that. Yeah, glass, proper glass. That'd be all right if it was plastic, not a problem, but it's not. It's glass. I'm lining up the arrow backwards, so forgive me. I'm not looking at it from. I'm looking at it on the camera rather than in real life. Line that up and then lock it round. Then it's in position. It is that easy. That's then locked up. It's a 2-in-1. So you've got your blender up here. Imagine now, frozen berries going in here. Maybe ice cubes with some banana, maybe take the core out of an apple potentially, but frozen berries. You know, you can buy them fresh or you can buy bags of them frozen from the supermarket, and they're so good for you as well. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but I know what I've read, okay? I know what I eat to try and be as healthy as possible. And I also know, being with our producer Liam next door for this amazing piece of machinery from a great name, I also know where we need to take that price, and that is a big leap in the right direction. We will not let you down. We've done our price research ourselves, and we know where we've got to go ultimately on this auction to make sure that you get the best deal and you get this amazing 2-in-1 processor and mixer from us here now. When you get this mixer and processor now from us tonight, you'll be getting it at the best price that we dare, and also the best price that we can find by a long way. But remember, we've got the internet at our fingertips as well. So have a little look there, factory new delivery, and even for a big item, £5.95, but for an extra 98p or so, is that, or £1.2p, sorry, $6.97. Join Freedom, and you'll get unlimited standard delivery on this and everything else that you order. Join Freedom. Now, this, with now £100 off from our start price of $249.99. We're down under £150, and that is what we think we need to take this amazing piece of machinery for your kitchen to, because if you go on to a very, very well-known website, one that most of us are on once or twice a week maybe, you will find a price of around £150 or so. So we know we've done our bit for our star buy, the first ever star buy for our 2-in-1 food processor and mixer. Joanne, you are already in. We will save you, Joanne, we promise you. Your wonderful mixer here. It's a great name. It's so recognised. And you've got that lid that goes back on here. You've also got your extra fittings to it as well, just down here, whatever you're mixing and whatever you're making. You've got your blender as well for doing your smoothies and for doing your berries and your fruits in there too, and making your soups. You've got the mixer for making your cakes and all your naughty things, and wait for it to come in. I've been waiting all day to show you this. I've been waiting all day to show you that we can save you around about £25 lower than the best price that we could find. OK, we better warn you on the quantity here. We're saving you £25, and we've been so busy tonight, so busy on all our auctions. We knew our star buy would be big, but would you like to know, we're not finished yet. We're not done. Call up now, bid now, make sure that your name is in, because we are not finished. Yes, we're happy saving you £25 versus the best price we could find. We've saved you even more in comparison to our starter price now, but check out what we can do for you tonight, down to £100 and taken just under for you to $99.94, saving you, based on where we started our auction, a £150 for you. With only 5 spaces, you've got a cracker of a name here, a really good name with Platronic. You've got the 2-in-1 processor as well here, knowing that you are looking at maybe working with your frozen berries, you're maybe blending up your own beautiful, maybe whipping up your own yogurts as well, maybe gently fluffing up the pancake mix, potentially making those naughty cakes or making those muffin mixes. We've got only 2 spaces left. I'm so pleased that we're not just crafting in our craft room. We're not just crafting on the go or with friends, but we're now crafting in the kitchen as well. We're at £98.10, but who's going to get the last one? And everybody pays the same final low price as well. It doesn't matter. You might have come into this auction at £200 or £150, but coming in now for the final one, well done.
Price lock.
Oh, that's brilliant news. Congratulations to you, saving you big time across so many different lots tonight here on Craft Price Drop. The first ever Craft Price Drop star buy there, getting crafty in the kitchen, and hopefully not just naughty things like cakes, but hopefully healthy things that you'll be doing with that as well. Be naughty and nice at the same time. It's been great having your company. We're not going anywhere. We've got one more live hour with the lovely Jodie from Tonic coming up next with the one-day special. Congratulations on all of your auctions, whatever you got hold of this evening. Thank you very much if you're one of our regular bidders. You know who you are. And welcome if you're one of our newest viewers to Craft Price Drop. Bye-bye. Hey, don't forget to check out of your basket there on those last auctions. It's not yours until it's checked out, of course. Tonic Freedom One Day Special next, cross stitch with stitch kits, and then another chance to catch the One Day Special later on. We're going to be live next for our final live hour of the night.
Hello, I'm Sue Baker, the founder of Imagination Crafts. We're delighted to have partnered with Crafters Companion to bring you an even greater variety of crafts. I hope you'll join me to experience the joy of mixed media crafting together on Hochanda.
I'm Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards. We are an award-winning family company based here in the northeast of England. We've been working with Hochanda since the very beginning and the launch of the channel, and we've had such an amazing journey so far. We've been bringing you lots of fabulous new stamps, dyes, glitters, embossing powders, and we've got so much more to bring over the coming years too. Over the coming months and year, we'll bring you some fantastic new products to Hochanda. We'll be extending our dye range and we'll be bringing you some fantastic new stamps as well, along with our gorgeous sparklicious glitters and some fabulous new colours in the wow embossing powders too. It's going to be a brilliant year, and I really hope that we'll bring you something that inspires you in your card making. Don't miss my shows and craft along with me on
Shop here at Hochanda. Craft, price drop.
Price lock.
Tune in for your favourite craft brands at absolutely incredible low prices. Make sure to get in early before the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. You've got to be in it to win it. Everybody pays the lowest price.
Whoa, thank you very much for staying with us. This is our last live hour of the evening now with Jodie from Tonic, and my goodness, now, Jodie, it was the first anniversary of Tonic joining Hochanda like a couple of weeks ago.
Fast.
Yeah, but there was a bonus Freedom membership thingy going on with that, so there must be loads of Freedom members out there now that tuned in for some of your shows, some of the shows during that week or so with Powder as well. Take advantage of that Freedom membership. You're saving on your delivery. We thought we'd do a bit of a special thing, didn't we?
We did. We thought we would give you a thank you from Tonic for being amazing customers.
Very much so. And there are Freedom member savings across the board, therefore. So do check out the website, jump ahead of us. It's probably the easiest way to do it, really.
It is.
Especially these days when we've got it in the palm of our hand.
Absolutely.
You know. But don't walk and do it, because you'll end up walking into things and people and stuff. But yeah, we've got so much to show you. The brand new magazine, the issue 5 is on the show. We've got the amazing Wings and Things. It says they're going fast, actually.
They are.
What did you do there? But we'll start with the one-day special. We've got the florals too. We'll have a look at them in a mo. But the one-day special here, wonderful, wonderful quality.
It is. Now, there's a story behind this, because we did launch this a couple of years ago, and we thought we'd sold it all out. Now, our warehouse decided to have a clean-up, and they found some more.
Have you ever done that? Yeah.
Yeah. We have 2 very large warehouses and a lot of racking. And they found some of these, okay?
Shows good organisational capabilities.
Absolutely. So these are the Stratford units. These are pen storage units. Now, you are getting 2 of these. They are beautiful to store all your pens. I've got Nouveau pens in, I've got my Aqua pens in, behind me I've got Pro markers in, I've got Spectrum Noirs in, okay? So you can see that all pens will fit within these units, okay? They will, no problem at all, it doesn't matter what pen you've got, they will fit.
Good.
Okay, now looking at that shot there, can you see there's 2 units?
Yeah.
Now originally, Stratford sat upon the Avon. We don't have Avon left. We only have the Stratfords. But I know that you are really, really crafty. Okay? So, if we've got 2 of these, we only really need 1 decorative top. So what you're going to do, before you stick it together, you're going to draw a line around there. You're going to take it off. You're going to cut on that line. So you've got no fancy top, and then you can stack it straight on the top of it, and voila!
Perfect.
You have got your Stratford upon Avon.
Perfect.
Or, as Leonie indicated,
go on.
if you take your unit and you turn it upside down, can you hold that one?
Yeah.
And you take a secondary unit.
Yeah.
Put it on the top.
Oh, she's good.
Bolt them together. Put a wall hanging on them.
Oh, she's very good.
You can hang them on your wall. You can put hooks on that bottom element, and you can hang your scissors on there. You can hang your tools on there, ribbons, whatever else. Yeah.
Oh, you're so clever. She's so clever.
Absolutely. He's saying you can also take out that pen storage.
Yeah.
So you keep yours there. You can take the pen storage out, put it together without the pen storage, and you've then got a shelf.
Understood. That's really, really clever.
Yeah, so
really
you can
clever.
start to put all your Nouveau products in there as well.
Yeah.
Now, whether you are using your mixed medias on them, whether you're putting papers on them, they are beautiful. Now, Tonic MDF. You nearly dropped that, Matt. Tonic
Nearly.
MDF
Right.
is EO. So what does EO mean? EO means it's the best grade that we can buy.
Right, yeah.
MDF comes in 3 grades: EO, E1, E2. EO is the best grade. It's what they use for furniture.
Okay, so it's the top-notch stuff.
There's no burn marks on there. There's no cutting marks. There's no scorch marks where it's gone through the cutters. It is ready to play with. You don't have to sand this whatsoever. It is a beautiful MDF to play with.
Yeah, it looks and feels it as well. You can feel how smooth it is. I know from previous demonstrations, Jodie, how well, you know, you can get the papers on there and the lovely decorative papers and get your textures on there. And 40% of the stock has already gone. It's a whopper of a saving as well. I was open mouth earlier when I was prepping the show. A better than half price saving there. $18.98. Don't even worry about your delivery costs if you're with Freedom, of course, because that's $18.98 delivered with £20 off with your one-day special. It's a big saving. No wonder 40% of the stock's gone. You're actually getting 2 of them as well. That's 2 Stratfords, which you can have as separate units, gift one, make one to give away, make one for a friend, keep both of them, or cut that top off and then put Stratford on what would be the Avon.
What about birthday presents? You've got 2 of them there. That's £10 each. That's a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you've got some friends that have got birthdays coming up, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's like $9.49 or something, so it's not even £10 per gift. That's brilliant. Change from a £10 note. So on the website you'll see loads more. We said to jump ahead of us if you could do, because there are so many offers. We're so lucky to work with Tonic, actually. Look at them, all the Freedom banners, all the blue Freedom banners say that as a Freedom member you will get an extra discount. So actually you can ignore. Should we click on one as a demonstration? Let's take a quick look. Let's choose another one after this as well. Let's take a quick look. As a Freedom member, it's $18.28. So like I say, ignore the actual prices. Let's choose another one to click on. Let's choose one of my favourites. It's the Wings and Things as well. We'll find that. No, hang on. No. The bunting. Let's go back on the right-hand side. I'm such a diva, aren't I? But look at that with the 5. There you go. $29. $44.97. Nuh-uh. If you're a Freedom member, you'll save £20 or so.
Now, they were the ones that I used in those memory books. If you remember all those flaps and all those little angles that I used on the memory books, they were the ones that I used with the magnets.
Very, very popular they have been. So at that price, yeah, definitely go for them. And then the wonderful, wonderful floral affections now. These are interchangeable. You can do so much with these.
These are beautiful. You're getting 3 die sets here. So they will all intermingle with each other. So I can mix and match the sentiments. I can mix and match the designs with each other. You've got something very modern with them. You've got something maybe a little vintage, a little bit contemporary. But you can use them large scale or small scale. So if you're going to go large, you can use the outside edges, mat and layer them together, use them as stencils. If you're going to do small scale, maybe you just want the 2 dies in the middle. You don't have to use all the dies together. You know, maybe a little wedding. That could have a photo just slotted inside there. Because you can do your invitage, you can do your decoupage with them. So maybe a little vintage. Maybe a little modern, you know, with the colour combinations there. Maybe, yes, you know, Christmas is only so many weeks away. So there we've got a Christmas version.
It's 8 months away, isn't it?
Not in the crafting world, it's not.
Yeah, no, of course not.
You've then got, you know, very vintage effects there with the specialised papers. Or what we were saying about maybe going small. We've got the small hearts in there, but look at the outside edge now.
Combining them with the
other. That outside edge is no longer a heart, but the detail is from these dies. We've just chopped the edge off and placed them around that lovely circle.
Great looking on that. So weren't these, you know, and cutting them with an aperture, either way, I mean, look at that style.
They're beautiful and so easy to achieve gorgeous cards.
Yeah, I like that card. That is stylish. Chocolate and coffee, that is. Look at that. Today is the day. Yes, it is. Let's walk with an upbeat step. $38.98 is including your delivery if you're with Freedom. That's to get all 3. These are really good value to get them today. The names on the left-hand side here, they're named after your actual sentiments that you've got in there as well. So you can see thank you, for example, there. That's the thank you blossom, and then the hello posy is down here, for example. And you've got today is the day with your today bouquet. 672-819. Order them now. They are going fast, even though the focus has been hopefully everywhere for your one-day special show, Jodie. But, you know, they are already going very, very quickly. So order now. And then on to our next sets here. Now, this is 3 different sets we're looking at. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3.
So this one at the top is amazing. It's got the most beautiful elephants in there. I love the elephants. They are so sweet. You've got the little balloons there. You've also got the rocking horse, or take the rocker off and you've just got a normal horse. And you've got new baby sentiment in there. Now these are Rococos, so these are element dies on the front of your cards. So depending on how you want to play with them, you can build different things. So maybe the little rocking horse there.
And that is actually a rocker card, isn't it?
Yeah, so maybe you want to make a little box card. So the new baby on the front there, and put it in one of our little shadow boxes. Or maybe you're incorporating just the sentiment. They are beautiful. Now, we are celebrating at Tonic Studios, we're celebrating the new royal birth.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so if you would like to pop onto my Facebook page and watch the live feed that me and the girls have done tonight here at Hochanda, there is a chance of winning something very nice. And all you've got to do is share the post and comment the little words that I give you in there, and you'll like the prize. You really will.
Interesting. So, to win a trip to Buckingham Palace, all expenses
Afternoon tea with the Queen. Joking.
So, no, OK, I need to retract that final statement there. Not all expenses paid. No. Oh, my credit card out on it there. $18.28, including your delivery. I can't wait to see what that prize is.
You'll have to have a look.
I'll be on the Facebooks. 462385. That's for your bundle there. Love these, but because there's always some sort of new arrival on the way, isn't there? And it's not just new babies as well. It's about 2, 3, 4. It's about the birthdays, the young birthdays as well.
So the next collection that we have got is the beautiful bears. I love the bears. They don't have to be baby cards. They could be an anniversary card. Yeah. They could be congratulations on your retirement.
First home together.
Absolutely. You've got your dummy in there as well. Pacifier or plug, as our household cook calls it. We've also got the dummy in there, and we've also got special delivery. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Whenever Devon had his dummy, you know, you used to plug him in, and it used to shut up.
Yeah, it was the opposite with Poppy. She's 5 now, so she's beyond it, luckily, thank goodness. But yeah, she used to cry, spit it out, and I used to go up there, give it back to her.
Absolutely.
Literally 5 seconds later, straight out again.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Now that teddy bear, if you are somebody who likes to colour, okay, I will show you one first of all that's paper pieced.
Yeah, nice.
So there's paper pieced, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Could be a granddad card. Yeah. It could be Nanan and granddad card. Perfect. But if you are somebody who likes your colouring, look at the detail that you can start to put in there. You know, bringing in your colours, blending them. They look real, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's Joe's card there.
Yeah,
that's
they
so
are
nice.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
What a card, Joe.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
So it's a gorgeous little set. This $18.28, including your delivery. 40% off if you're a Freedom member. If you're not, it's still a great bundle, that. 918472, but I would definitely get it as a Freedom member. Don't get it otherwise, because you need to be a Freedom member. Join Freedom and then get it. Add Freedom to your basket, because, honestly, it makes sense. And then the last set that we want to look at here, you've got the carriage, as it's known, or the pram. I love that word, the regal carriage.
It is, you know, very, very Victorian in style. It's one of those rockers.
Yeah, with
the one that you went along, you go,
like a lowrider.
Yeah, absolutely. The one that you can't get in the car.
Yes.
You've then got that baby's mobile with the ABC on. You've got Little Princess, but you've also got Little Prince there as well. You've got Tiny Treasures. Now, it could be a baby, or Tiny Treasures could be a box that you collect your things in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So maybe you are a new pet parent and you want to collect those, you know, like the wristband from the hospital, the belly button clip, the first outfit, the lock of hair, the first tooth. that could be classed as tiny treasures.
We're getting the teeth coming out now at the moment. We're going through that. My daughter's turning into a zombie.
And the slaver.
She's like taking pieces of pizza coming off. She's like me. Yeah. So 1828. It is including your delivery for all your dies. There is the baby die set from the Tonic Rococo, the smaller images. The 945106 to order now, and then the wings and things. Oh my word! Get both of these. Get both of the sets. They come in top row or bottom row, but the top row extremely popular.
Now, I was saying to Leonie, I was highly surprised that these were included in these offers, because these are corkers of dies. They are beautiful. You're getting the large butterflies in this first collection, and also the bodies to them. So when we have a look at the bodies, you can see you can place those on any of the wings. You've got the bodies. You've then got the monarch and the princess, which are still huge dies, but then the piece de resistance is the Mariposa wings, and they are huge. They are really, really big. So whether you are doing something with a little ink, maybe you are going glitter card, maybe you are going pretty modern, maybe you want to do a mixed background with your inks, maybe you want to do mixed media. Look how beautiful they are. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of that. That's the Mariposa. That's the larger one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is a brilliant bundle for the price, $32.97. I can imagine it being really busy any day of the week if we saved you £3 and it was a one-day special and we said, oh, it's $29.99, but only whilst it's cost. But it's not $29.99. You're saving even more. It's $19.78, including delivery, to get all 3 die sets at the top there, saving just over £13 when you buy them now. And then just to show you that Mariposa again, that's a big one. Over 80% of the stock is gone on these now. It's time to get it. It's either now or sadly it may be never. So go for it. So yeah, very quickly, it's the next Wings and Things choice down below on the next row. And this is the whimsical. This is the fairy set.
It is. So you've got your dragonfly wings in there. You've got your celestial wings in there, and you've also got your fairies, your faux, whatever you want to call them. Chop the anklers off, and it's a disco girl. Give it a bit of glitter in there, maybe some headdress, you know, she could be just disco dancing. If you've got maybe some mushroom stamps, she could be sat on a mushroom with loads of trees behind her. She doesn't have to be a fairy. You know, whether you are bringing different colours in, you know, all the different colours in there, they are beautiful. Combine them together. So that one there has got a little bit of vellum for the wings, so it's very soft and gentle. Maybe you are using them as actual butterflies. You know, it's beautiful, really, really elegant. She's sat down with maybe a little decoration beat behind her, or going the whole hog and bringing the bling bling in. Look how gorgeous she is.
Easy results, isn't it, when you get the glitter card behind there, or the double-sided adhesive, and work with that and get you... Very nice. Really nice dies, these. Extremely popular when we first saw these Wings and Things sets, and we're approaching 30% gone on that bottom row on the set that we've just looked at. And don't get these without Freedom membership. The whole point is, this is to say thank you if you shopped with Tonic during their anniversary event a couple of weeks back now. We gave you bonus Freedom membership if you shopped then. So as a Freedom member, you can save about £13 here. And if you're not a Freedom member, become a Freedom member, because there's no point in not. It's a Freedom, why not? So why not join Freedom? You save more money even with the cost of joining Freedom there. $6.97 to join Freedom for a month, and you get so many benefits, including that discount there. Unlimited standard delivery on everything you order as well. You can see you're saving. And then the magazine, Jodie, just before we start to get into our MDF with the lovely Stratford, issue 5. It's amazing to know.
It is absolutely amazing. Now, what I want you to do is don't get confused, OK? When we launched this, it had another die with it. This has just got the magazine collection. It's not got that bonus gift in there. When it had the bonus gift, it was $19.98. That sold out. This is just the magazine at $12.99, OK? You've got your papers in there, so you've got 8 designs, 2 of each in there. You've got your stamps, you've got 10 rubber stamps in here. You've got your embossing folder. You've also got your 7-in-1 die set in there. You've got all the different flowers. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. You've got the main die, which is 6. Then you've got an outer edge, which is 7. Nice. So you can start to build and compose your different cards. But then you have got your magazine. So in your magazine, you've got 79 different projects. You've got loads of different inspiration in there. You've got competition giveaways in there. There's loads and loads of different things in there. There's even sneak previews. Let's find another page. Sneak previews of things. But every card in this magazine, no matter what page you look on, you've got the product to make it with.
Nice.
Yeah? So absolutely amazing all the way through. So everything you need for 79 projects, all in a box.
Amazing to know that you've got all the goodies to make those projects with. So open the magazine, get the inspiration, and then you've got the materials to actually make it, and then create it yourself. So £12.99 it is plus delivery to get your latest issue, issue 5, with all those bonus goodies with it. 237739. If you're not a Freedom member, add Freedom to your order tonight. You know, become a Freedom member now. You get unlimited standard delivery, you get exclusive member discounts, you get a member's badge and a monthly newsletter. To get all of that, it's just £6.97 a month, and then you don't have to renew your membership or anything. You just have to automatically remain a member for the next month. If you want to drop out for a month, that's absolutely fine too. You can hop on and hop off as much as you like. That's 888 to order Freedom membership today for £6.97 a month there. 01733602000 to place your order. Now, we're working with the official one-day special, which is the Stratford in EO top grade MDF.
Absolutely. So it is so easy. If you've never played with MDF before, you can't go wrong with this, okay? It is easy. It is in picture format, the instructions. I don't know what I've done with the instructions. Oh, here we go. You know, normally when you get instructions how to put things together, it says put this screw in there, number 1, put this screw in there. No. Tonic instructions are foolproof.
Nice.
They're just picture format. So it literally is follow each and every one and just go through, okay? So what you are going to do is you're going to spread your bits and pieces out in front of you, and what you're going to find is you have got one that's got the scallop top on. You've got one that's got straight edges. You've got one that's got corners on. The corners are your bottom element. They're what you're going to build onto. So let's just push that to one side. We've then got 2 of these babies. Now these are your pen storages. If you don't want them in there, don't put them in, and then you've got a shelf that you can store all your Nouveau products on, okay? But all you're going to do is you're going to slot them in like that. Now, normally what I will say to you is stick it all together, then paint it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you place paint onto MDF, it swells, okay? And then it's very hard to get your bits and pieces in. But another tip is to use wet adhesive. Hot glue is not going to cut the mustard. Hot glue, all it does is it pretends. You put your hot glue on, it pretends to stick, you then come back to it an hour later, you lift it up and it'll all fall into pieces. Because hot glue doesn't soak into the fibres of MDF. Wet glue does, okay? So when you put your wet glue on, it's going to soak into those fibres and stick the fibres together. Hot glue sits on the surface, you come back and you can actually peel it off in a big strip.
Yeah.
Okay? The other thing, if we just bring this in, can you see at the back there? You can see right back to that back panel. Now, if you stick it together, you're going to be wanting to paint that. Now, if you have stuck it all together, you're going to have a paintbrush and you're going to try and paint inside there. Don't even go there. Yeah. You will be pulling your hair out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So, what you're going to do is you're going to paint this one. You're going to paint that one, okay? And you're also going to paint the back section there. Because once that's on there, you're going to be able to see all the way through, okay? So they're the only things that you really need to paint before you stick it together. So we've got our side panels in. So all you're going to do is you're going to go one in that side, and you're going to go one in that side. Always making sure, if I turn it around, you've got your curve with a curve on the bottom. Yeah. This is your top section, and all that's going to do is going to slide in there. It's going to slot into those, and they're going to slot into that end. Let me just get my head in there so I can see it. It's going to slot into that end.
Easy.
And then your back panel
One of the instructions
is just going to go on there, and it's going to slot into there. At every stage, you are going to be gluing that. Okay?
Yeah.
So just normal glue on every single crease and crack that's going to go in, and then you've got your storage.
And if it wasn't easy to do, and if it wasn't quality, you'd soon hear about it, Jodie, because you know you've got daily contact with lovely Tonic customers that will tell you when they love something.
Yeah.
And they'd probably also tell you if they didn't like something.
Oh, they do. Believe you me, they do.
So you know that you've got something quality here. And the Stratford-upon-Avon, when it first was launched, it's been a big one. A lot of people have these. And this is the Stratford. You're getting 2 Stratfords that look like this today.
So that leather one, that leather look one that I've done.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because I don't want my product to slide right to the back, you'll see it's just the right size for the Nouveau mousses and the different things to go in there. That back panel, I've left one in.
Okay.
And I've covered it up.
Oh, so if I had X-ray vision, I'd be able to see little holes in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've just got paper over it.
So I've covered that back panel, so it's now a shelf.
Oh, that's clever. Is there a secret compartment at the back?
You could make it into a secret compartment if you wanted. Because if I turn this one round, and you've got to imagine that front is on, then you would have a little compartment.
A secret area.
At the back.
Big enough for a Twix. Yeah.
A Twix. Yeah. Now, if you are somebody who does mixed media and different things like that, I actually have one of these at home that I purely use for my paintbrushes. Right. Okay? Because when you're drying paintbrushes, if you store them like that, your water goes into the hills and it rots the hilt of the brush. Yeah? Now, if I leave them on the side, what tends to happen is I get all the paint that's left in the brush soaking to the bottom. My MDF storage, let me bring this one in. I place my paintbrush in that way. The water drips away from the unit. You can see how far it comes out. I have a piece of tissue paper on the bottom, and then my brush just dries naturally in there. And I use that all for the...
It's the best way as well. Margaret's just asked a really good question as well. You've put your Nouveau pens, you've got your Pro markers, you've got your Spectrum Noirs. We're looking now and we're counting, but they're Pro markers, they're Spectrum Noirs, they're
39,
Nouvos.
Margaret.
39, okay.
In each one.
Right, so that'd be double, that is 80 minus 2, 78 then, yeah, so 78
so when you are...
get 2 like this.
But if you look at them, I've got all the different pens in. I've got the Nouveau pens in, I've got the Aquaflow pens in, I've got my brush tips in there, I've even got my little spray bottles in there, I've got Speckies in there, I've got Pro markers in there. So it doesn't matter what pens you've got, they will fit in all of them.
Yeah, okay, so there you go, 39 in each one, depending on which brand, they all fit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so really easy to put together as well. Simple instructions, that's what we like.
Yeah. So where do you go from there? It is entirely up to you. Do you want to mix media it, grunge it up, take it to the next level? If you're wanting to put paper on them, like I've got on most of these, all I do is I take, before I stick it together, I take the side that I want, put it onto a piece of paper and I draw around it. I then cut in the inner edge by 2 mil, and that is going to give me the panels to be able to decorate the boxes really easy. Okay. Now, if you're wanting to paint them,
have you used your lovely Nouveau mousse on the? We
have. So, if you go on the website, we have got loads of the Nouveau mousses on Freedom Price as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we can show those as well if you want. On Hochanda.com, you can see every item on this show today. You can also see Freedom prices on your Nouveau mousses, the embellishment mousses. You've got your vintage. They're not $25.96. No, they're $19.47 for a Freedom member. Add those to your basket today. You'll get loads of use out of those with the vintage. And then your other embellishment mousses, you've got your spring colours. Little bundle of 4. They are not $19.96. They're not even $25.96. On Freedom, they're $14.97. If you're not a Freedom member, they will be $19.96. Yeah, unbelievable. We better believe that. And really, really good prices there. So I was just talking to our producer, Liam, who's like, I can't believe that. I'm like, no, you better believe that. Okay. So, yeah, Jodie, this is a work in progress.
Right, so this one, I have already stuck it together. I have gone over it with a gesso, so it's nice and white. I've even been in there with a stencil and my stencil paint, and you see how it's got that texture on there. Now, that side there is the mousse. Okay, now the mousse you can do a lot of things with. You can water it down and make it into a paint. So if you water it down and make it into a paint, let me bring my little pots in.
It looks like you've used like the vintage ones.
Yeah, these are the vintage ones. Right. So we made these in the first hour. Okay, can you see how thick they go? They literally do go like a paint. Yeah, so all I've done is take a bit of product and I've used lukewarm water and mixed it up. So that has given us the paint that we could, if we wanted to, just paint straight on. We don't have to gesso it, we can just paint straight on. And if we paint straight on, you're going to get...
That's a good effect, isn't it?
That's just straight on to the MDF.
It's thirsty, it soaks up.
Okay, you can see the mica in there as well.
That's good.
Now, if you're wanting to do it straight onto there, you can see I've used the 3 different colours and I've sort of done the ombre effect straight onto there. So we've used the darker, the Persian red, and then the... I can't remember what that one's called. What's that one called? That one is Coral Calypso. Okay. Now, when you get these... It's got a little film lid on there. It's got a lid in there as well. I don't take mine off. I leave that film on.
Just protect it.
Don't put water straight into there. If you put water in there, it will act like a petri dish, and the pathogens in the water will grow. That is a no-no. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So take your product out with a spatula. Okay. Yeah. If you're putting your finger straight in there, try and wash your hands first as well, because you want as little contamination in that pot as you want. Okay, but you can go direct to product as well with this. Now that there is thick enough for paint. Thin it down a little bit, you've then got your microspace. You can spritz with it. So put it in a spritz bottle, you can spritz away with it.
Lovely shine with it. Even when it's highly diluted, you still get a lovely mica shine.
And of it, take your nozzle out, wash your nozzle, leave it in your bottle, the water will evaporate. You can then come back at a later date, add more water, and it will bring that product back to life. Okay. So we're gonna go direct to product. Okay, so I've got my little daubers. These are Tonic's little daubers.
They're so
okay, and we're going to go direct to product. So a little bit on there, and we're just going to stencil.
Vintage box with the screen feed colours, by the way, on the embellishment pieces.
Yeah.
They're not $25.96 either. That's not right. If you're a Freedom member, it's less.
So we're just going to go in and we're going to blend these colours now. So you can see now how easy...
This is the blend that you're talking about.
No, this is not the paint. This is direct product.
Look at how they're like overlapping. Like you can mix them in. And blend
you can.
Them,
so if you want, say, a metal effect, you can actually do metal effect with it as well by using the darker shades and also using the green to give it that verdi effect on there. But you can see now how easy it is to be able to do this. So let's go on here. So we're going to go in the front now. And we're going to go all the way down that front. And you can see how easy and fast that coverage is. It's really fast to be able to do it.
Got the vintage set here, actually, as we're working away. You've got the colours, just to show you all 4 colours that you'll get with Jodie and the embellishment mousses today. There they are, just stacked up. Remember what we said about the storage as well. You've got the Persian red, which is that lovely one in the middle. Gunmetal grey, which is the one just on the top. You've got your Coral Calypso and the burnished bronze. Coral Calypso is this one that I'm just touching now. Persian red is there, and then the bronze is on the bottom. $25.96, but not if you're a Freedom member. You'll get your discount, and you won't pay delivery. It'll be $19.47 delivered to get those today. And you can do so much with your embellishment pieces, like you've just said about diluting them down, painting with them.
You can use them as stencil paste as well. So straight over the top of your stencils will give you a beautiful effect.
Yeah.
So
because you get a lot of texture when they dry. They dry like raised.
So that box there, that turquoise one at the bottom, that has actually been done with the one below, darling. That's actually been done with Nouveau Mousse through a stencil. Yeah. So you can see all this darker area here. That is Nouveau Mousse through a stencil.
And look at the top. There.
Yeah.
Like, it's quite flush. It's quite flat. See how flat that is? It's flat. It looks like patterned paper.
It does.
It's really, really cool. But you can see the mica shining when I get the metallic shine to it. It's really nice, that. It's like, like a mermaid's tail.
It's lovely. So the one that we've just done a mottle on this. We've just blended the mottles together. But look at the sheen on that. It is beautiful. So the same colour paints, but done as an ombre effect. You know, start to have fun. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You know, imagine that in different colours.
Yeah, you get the different effect.
Yeah, there's loads of different colours on the website, so just get yourself on and have a play with them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, do you know what? When you're investing in the embellishment pieces, stay tuned to Jodie and Paola as well, because there's so many different techniques to show you live, and ones that you probably learned a few years ago, but have yet to remember and think, oh yeah, I remember seeing that. So there's always something to be able to do. The more you can do with something, we always say it, the better value it is once it's in your craft room, the more you can use it for different things. At the moment, details are on your screen for your vintage colours of the embellishment mousses, those ones I just showed you there. Things like that lovely Persian pink red. The wings and things set, we did warn you actually, the butterflies and the dragons were approaching limited stock of these. It has been very, very busy this evening. If you've had trouble getting through on the phone, we do apologise, because it has had its busy patches this evening tonight. So best way sometimes has been to order on the web, hochanda.com. 718-271 to get your wings and things, your dies. They're 1978, including your delivery. To order those now on the phone or the web, it's hochanda.com. That's a whopper of a saving, 40% off to get those today as a Freedom member. 1978, including your delivery. We'll be back with Jodie in a second, but this is our one-day special. We're very excited about it. It's a one-day special, only available until 6 p.m. tomorrow for 24 hours, or while stocks last, and it's been a busy, popular choice. I remember when we featured the lovely Stratford-upon-Avon before, it was a big, big popular show, and maybe you got hold of one as well. It was the Stratford, which sat on the Avon, which was a non-decorative base. I can't believe I picked that up. It's just an example that hasn't been glued together. Unbelievable. But if you want to stack them up like so, you've got what used to be the Avon, but it's out of stock now, that they stack onto. That's your Stratford on the top. You can do that. You can do that if you want. You could do that, and you could also do a little, Gangnam style there. But you could get that stacked onto an Avon by making your own Avon. You make your own Avon by getting somebody that's handy with a jigsaw, drawing with a pencil line round, trimming that top off, and then stacking it on top like so. Or, to be honest with you, I'm quite lazy. If there's an easy way out, I'll take it usually. So, what I'd do is I'd get my two Stratfords. So I'd get two of these, which is what you're getting today for £18.98, saving £20, and I'd stack them together or copy Leonie. So I'd have one next to each other, or I'd gift one to a friend, or, as Leonie said earlier on the earlier show, she said put one underneath. Where can I hold that if it's not going to hurt the flowers there? I'm going to break something, Jodie. Is that all right? Sorry.
Go for it. I've got this one.
Ready? All right, down like that. There you go. I like what Leonie said earlier. I think that's the way forward.
It would be really, really easy to do. If you just go to, say, a DIY shop and just buy some wall brackets, then they would work perfectly. Get loads of hooks in the bottom there, and you can hang all different things on there. They're amazing.
Looks really, really pretty, that. Just pop it on the wall like that.
Yeah.
It look great. Have you got the top one?
Yeah, and because it's nice and thick as well, it will take a screw in there, so you'd have no problem at all with them.
Thank you so much for that,
my pleasure.
Jodie. Yeah, you get to, we're approaching 50% of the stock gone. That's after just one complete live show this evening at 6 p.m. So a lot of people have already got theirs. Join the club, get in there and make sure that you've got yours. For £18.98, what are you getting? Well, you're getting two of these, two Stratfords here, that you could fix together, or you could keep separately, keep one, gift one. It's a good deal, seriously, a big, big saving there. £20 are better than half price. 839604 to order now. On the web, you'll see big Freedom discounts, and you can have a lot of fun here with this, because anything with a blue banner has a Freedom discount. So see the normal price and then see how much you would save as a Freedom member. Should we do that with the Fair Dame? Look at the ones with the 5-star review there for $38.97. Don't tell me it's £1 off, because that'll be like, oh, OK. But let's find out. Whoa! You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I was expecting, like, OK, you're going to save £10 or something. But that's like £19.48. What am I getting for that, though? Am I getting 3 sets? I'm getting all 3. Yeah, yeah. No way. The bundle of 3 for $19.48. That's a half-price offer. Well, big reviews on those too. So you can have a lot of fun by clicking on each thing.
Do you know, my tip is the Tivoli.
Listen to this. What's that?
Here we go. This collection here.
Yeah.
This is your beautiful vanity collection. Look at those. They are on Freedom price. Yeah, they are stunning.
You've used those a lot.
I love these. These were my absolute favourites. So do you want to pay $49.98? Yeah. Or are you a Freedom? Let's have the Freedom price. Look at that.
Half price, yeah, $24.99.
They are corkers, I have to say. You've got your decorative, you've got your nesting dies in there. These are beautiful. I love these.
I've seen those on DL cards. I've seen them on folded cards. So if you're on the mini, I've seen them as flaps as well. On your journals, I've seen them. You can cut decorative details on those. Yeah, that's a nice top tip from you there, Jodie.
Right, so we're going wings and things. We are going with that Celestial selection. You know, the dragonflies and that beautiful wing collection. So I've got my large wing on there. I've also got my body on there. The body is on a piece of cardstock that's just been coloured with inks. We're going to run that through.
Lovely stuff. As that's running through, have a look on the web for all your different extras from Tonic as well. Your Craft Perfect card to add those to your order. If you're a Freedom member, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Go for it.
So let's take this away. So you've got those beautiful, gorgeous, dainty wings. I mean, they are stunners. They really are. So any of the little pieces, let's just take out of there. But look at those wings.
Jodie, I fell in love with these when they were first launched.
They're beautiful,
all over again. It's
absolutely
it's like
gorgeous.
I'm renewing my vows, especially with the Freedom price. This is big.
This here is the little body. Okay, so that's out of coloured cardstock. Now we are going to put some body behind that, so let's just get rid of these. Let's bring some adhesive in, and we've cut a body that's going to go behind that die cut. So let's just have a bit of stickiness, and we're just going to place that now. Let's get his body going the right way. So we've already got one on. So I'm going to go straight over the top, and we are going to have a beautiful little body. Okay, so that's his little body. We're then going to take the wings, and we're going to stick the wings. We've already got the coloured paper. So the coloured paper is behind there, and we've also got one of the die cut already on. So really nice, beautiful effect. We're then going to take a secondary one.
Yeah, you're mixing and matching with your wings and things.
Of course I am.
Yeah, of course, because you can.
Because I can.
Offer, you can get both of them. Wings and Things details are on the bottom of your screen for you now. The 2 different sets. So you've got your butterfly and the dragonfly, the mariposa and the monarch butterflies. In fact, to show you exactly what you're getting in each set, without missing what Jodie's did, she's just overlaying it at the moment. This is the bottom set at the moment. You've got your, actually no, left-hand side of the screen. You've got your Faye and Pixie main graphics, left-hand side of the screen. Details are on there, and that's the picture of what you're getting. Bottom of the screen is your butterfly and dragonfly. That's with the mariposa and monarch. We'll just swap them around now, so we'll bring the details on the left and swap the picture now. There you go. Different item number, different set. Because now we wanted to just let you know this is limited. So you would have been upset if I hadn't let you know that it's limited stock.
So now we're going to work with the background. So this here is part of the Greek temple. You may have seen the Greek temple before, but that is the Greek temple die. It's a humongous die set. Okay, so we've got the same colour paper behind. So let's go matte and layer that one up. So nice colour behind, makes it pop. Let's put that onto our card base. So that's going to go onto there. We're going to take our little body, and the body is going to come onto there. we're going to have his little head going in there. Okay, we've got Believe, which is done in the same colourways, which is going to go...
A nice uplifting sentiment.
Yeah, well, butterflies, you know, the new birth, invigorating.
Yeah.
The opposite end of the scale, you know, sympathy.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to fit.
Something pretty and delicate just to
just behind there. Now, at the moment, take this back off the sticky board, Jodie.
Oh, right, that won't stick down, won't it?
I thought, that ain't sticking, why ain't it sticking? So at the moment, it's a very pretty card.
Yes.
But we want to take it to the next level. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Oh, dearie me.
More of a sort of cough than a sneeze.
Oh, it was a bit of both. So, these here are the Nouveau Jewel Drops.
Oh, we like these.
Okay.
We like these. The Nouveau Drops, they sell out so regularly when we put together lovely colourways for them.
They do. Now, these are amazing, I have to say. They are really, really good. These are your spring collection. Yeah. So you've got your periwinkle in there, you've got your lime in there, you've got your rose petal. Can't remember what this one's called. This is Sea Breeze, okay? But look at the colours. They all match.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Yeah, so all those colours are going to match. Now, I don't want 100% dot. Okay, because these are designed to give you the perfect pearl on your card.
Okay, also a freedom price on these, by the way, £8.99. Yeah.
But I don't want a perfect pearl.
Okay.
I want something different. Okay, so I'm going to start with the rose petal. So the top of my butterfly, you'll note, has got the pink in there. So I'm going to go in and I'm just adding a few delicate bits in there, and then I'm coming in with a paintbrush.
You're never going to paint with them, really?
So literally, I've just wet that paintbrush, and I'm just going to come in and I'm dragging now.
Oh my word! You're getting like an enamel finish.
And we're going to get that as a glaze. So because it's got that very delicate colour in there, you're just going to flood the area. And you're going to get a really, really nice colour. So let's go rose down the bottom.
Oh, Jodie, you could do this with all the dyes, couldn't you? The Mariposa, but the monarch butterfly. What a nice technique.
Yeah, so if you've not got any glaze at home, you can do that with all these drops.
Is it water-based?
You can just wash your paintbrush. Yeah. As soon as you finish using them, just wash your paintbrush.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put a little bit of glaze in the bottom here. Because these are transparent, it's going to highlight the colours underneath as well. So we're just going to come in and we're just spreading that colour out onto those wings. Just very, very, you're not pressing, you're just tickling really. You're just spreading the product. So you've got a bit of glaze in there. So let's go a bit of this sea blue. We're not going to do it all. But for £8.99, if you're a Freedom member, to get all 3 bottles.
Delivered.
If 4 bottles, if you have never tried Nouveau Drops, this is the time.
It's a great time to do it. £8.99, including delivery, to get all of your 4 colours there and these spring colours for your jewel drops. Brilliant, brilliant price and a cracking technique, this. Jodie, at the same time, I just wanted to show 3 dyes that are available in 3 different bundles. I've been a bit naughty because I picked one from each bundle here. But the Baby Rococo dyes, Jodie, tell me if I'm wrong here, but by picking these up, I was thinking you'd use the same technique to pick out detail up on the bow. So that's the lovely Royal Carriage. Details are on the left-hand side of the screen for that. It's 945106. They're not £30.46p, by the way. You get a big, big saving on these. We'll show you all the other dyes that you get in the set. They're £18.28, including delivery, to get all of them. The reason why I chose the Pram or the Royal Carriage was just because the technique that we're doing at the moment would work really well with that. I've then got the teddy bears. We're just going to flip the details for you again, the cuddly bears. I was thinking in pink or blue. These look so nice. Like the sea breeze. This is a sea breeze colour. Imagine those bears, or in the periwinkle pink. They would look so nice for a new baby. Here's the rest of the dyes you're getting in there. You're not paying $30.46. You're paying just on a freedom price $18.28, including your delivery. That's $918,472. That's a 40% discount. And then I thought for the hobby horse here, for the lovely rocking horse, there you know, in purple or the sea breeze blue, I think that's going to work really well as well. Just there you go. There's your blues. I think that's going to look beautiful in there because you could fill in the areas and do that enamel painting technique. Again, it's not £30.46p, but you're also getting the elephants, the baby balloons, and the new baby for $18.28. I think it's a cracking technique, and it would work really well on those baby guys.
Right, so all I'm doing now, because we've got the same colours, I've followed that colour combination around. So where the purple ink was, we've got a purple blob. Wherever the blue was, we've got a blue blob in there. And we've just followed the colour combination all the way round. So all we're doing now is what Nouveau drops were designed for. They were designed to give you that perfect blob that self-levels.
Yeah, levels out into the lovely dome shape.
So for that price, if you are a Freedom for $8.99, I highly recommend, if you've never tried them before, give them a try, because they make such a difference to your car.
Should we have that up vertical so soon? Yeah, do you reckon? Yeah?
Hey, let's risk it for a biscuit.
Live on the edge, let's go surfing. $9.99 normally plus delivery, but if you're with a Freedom membership, it's $8.99, including your postage, to get all 4 lovely colours there. You've got lovely soft spring colours there.
They're beautiful colours. Really pretty. And they're translucent, so they dry like, you know, jelly tots? They've got the sugar on. Suck the sugar off them, you've just got the jelly left. That's what Nouveau drops look like when they're dry.
OK, all right. Very clever way of describing it. So yeah, here's all the colours, so you can see them properly now. Your spring colours now on your jewel drops. They're very popular, especially now that we know what we can do with them, courtesy of Jodie. She's so good at bringing all these things to life. You can use them as Nouveau drops normally, add a little pearlescent drop, or you can do like an enamel style painting with them. They're ace. All you have to do is order on the line or order on the phone. It's 01733602000. Oh yeah, don't forget about the wings and things here. These are now limited stock on the wings and things, so order now. That means we're less than 10% of the stock gone on those. 718271, and then 1978 including your delivery there. Don't forget about the one day special. The one day special is available now. This is what you're getting. You're getting 2 of the Stratford storage units there. 2 of the Stratfords. They did come with an Avon, which was like a stackable unit, but these are the Stratfords, where you're getting 2 of the decorative units now, and it's 839604. If you want them to stack, get a jigsaw, take the decorative top off, and you can stack them up. But lovely, a better than half price deal. A better than half price deal. $18.98 plus delivery with £20 off. OK, this is the high-quality MDF that we're hopefully going to see you get hold of very soon. Are you all right there, Jodie?
Yeah, I'm fine, babe.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, yeah.
Right, OK. So we're going to play with the elephant.
Keep knocking that over.
So this here is Mommy Elephant. You also get Baby Elephant in there as well. So let's tape him down.
So cute.
And let's run him through. Now, the bonus of this elephant is he's got a loose ear. Now, the reason he's got a loose ear is so that you can put a sticky bud behind it and it looks three-dimensional without having to decoupage. So, I'm just going to turn him over. Now, I could, if I wanted, I could run that through my embossing machine. But for speed, there is nothing wrong in just going in with your embossing tool, okay? Rather than messing about, trying to find your mats and everything else, you can just bring in that extra detail with your embossing tool. So let's just take him out and take his ear. Come on. So you can see now that he's got a loose ear. So just by putting a sticky bud behind there, it gives him character.
Cute.
We're also going to have the little balloons. So let's take the balloons and let's run that one through.
These are all in your Rococo baby die sets, by the way. Very good prices, $18.28 including your delivery. A big saving there when you compare them to what they're normally. £30.46p.
So with your balloons, all your letters are separate. Okay, so you could cut a secondary one if you wanted, and you could place those back in. If you wanted, you could just stick some blue card behind and cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've now got that little baby. So all we're going to do with that is we're taking one of our shimmer pens. And the shimmer pens are amazing. If you've not got any speciality glitter card, you can make your own. So taking the shimmer pen, and all I'm doing is just coming over the top of those balloons. You can see I ain't being careful at all. But when that is dry,
they're full of glitter, aren't they?
if I hold it up, we should be able to catch. Let's see if we can catch it. Oh, let's have a look. No, we can't really. No.
Hang on, what if we...
Once it's dry, you'll be able to see all that shimmer.
It's very bright in this
studio. It is. You'll be able to catch all that shimmer. You can actually see it better on the grey. Yeah, can you see that on the grey? It's a lot on the grey.
What about if I use shadow hand to block out the...
Shadow hand?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, they're clever, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The shadow hand. It was a power that came from the east. There it is, shadow hand.
Right, so...
starring Steven Seagal.
So let's build this card. We've got blue.
Which I don't think he'd
piece of card. That's going to go onto there. We've got a bit of gingham blue. That's going to go onto there. Okay, let's get that level, Johnson.
We're on surname terms now.
Oh, absolutely. If I don't shout at myself, then. Okay, we've got a piece of ribbon that's going to come across the middle to give ours join. Now, for speed, I'm just going to... No, I'm not, because it's not switched on.
Oh, yeah, it'll take time to power up, won't it? Hi, Molly. Hiya.
They've switched me off at the wall.
She's so quick, isn't she?
They're like, no, she's not having any power tonight.
She was over there. Right, literally. Wow.
So let's use some high tack on the back of there. So let's take the backs off.
She's right there. Right there, very quick to react.
She is, bless her heart. So let's place this across that centre, like so. Let's place that on there, like so. So we've got all those greys. We've got our nesting dies. So grey, white in the middle of there. We're going to keep this flat for postage, okay? Because a lot of people are concerned about postage. We've got a little bow that I will put on there in a minute. But on his ear, a 3D foam pad on his ear is going to allow us to have that 3D image.
Nice.
My balloons, because of time, I would have put those on some 3D, but hey, is going to go on there. And then my bow would sit down the bottom, but as soon as I'm switched off, I can't stick it on. So my little bow would be there.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But the ear, the little eye, let me bring one in that's finished. The eye, Nouveau drops in the eye, like so, is going to give you your little elephant's eye as well. So black Nouveau with a white dot in the middle.
It's a really cute idea to do that with your Nouveau drops. Get the eyes. Definitely make sure that you've got the black and the white to be able to do that. Again, a really sweet card made with something that is on a Freedom price at the moment.
Yeah.
So just over £30 to get that baby Rococo die set now, if you're not a Freedom member. But why wouldn't you join Freedom? Because you save money. Even by joining Freedom, you're still saving money getting that set for $18.28. Don't forget the one-day special. It's going fast. And join Jodie tomorrow tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Oh, it's been another busy day here at Hochanda, but it draws to a close. But we do have recorded shows to show you now. Cross Stitch, then another chance to catch the One Day Special, and Messy Moments with Paola from Tonic in 2 hours. We'll be back with another live show tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Hi, I'm Dawn Bibby. I have been crafting now on television for over 25 years. I love crafting. Paper crafting is one of my greatest loves, although my background is textiles and fashion. I love to